If you're a parent within the WFISD during this year's midterm, you will decide on who will be on the board of WFISD's Board of Trustees. Now, one of those races is for the four-year at-large Board of Trustees position, where incumbent Elizabeth Yeager is facing full-time mom Susan Grissel. Both women discuss how to fix aging facilities within the district, possibly through a school bond in May. Now, they're also eager to help our young students in the community. Rings in the November election. Key issues residents who live within the Wichita Falls ISD will vote on may change the lives of students and teachers. This year, the WFISD could propose its third bond election in 5 years, and if passed, it would fund the construction of new facilities and upgrade older secondary schools, something that candidates running for the at-large four-year term position on the Board of Trustees both feel strongly about.
We have to be very careful and cognizant of our taxpayers and their ability to pay and what they want to pay for, and put a proposal to them that they'll support, and that's why we're seeking so much community input.
At the current time, we do not have a long-term plan in place. Where are we going to be 5 years from now, 10 years from now? So I think it is essential that we come up with a long-term plan, and a bond could be part of the solution, but I think we need to go clean up what we're working with first before we go and ask for more from the community.
As a mother of three, first-time candidate Susan Grissel says she has a unique viewpoint to bring to the board if elected.
I bring the perspective of a mom, an insider perspective that knows what's happening each day in our schools, and that perspective is not represented. And I feel it is an essential perspective as at least one of those members to be a mom with kids in the district, to know how the decisions of the board affect our kids day in and day out.
Meanwhile, incumbent Elizabeth Yeager says she's eager to keep teachers here in the WFISD by increasing teacher pay and improving morale following the recent teacher walkouts all across the country. She also wants to keep certain educational programs up and running in schools.
I do think it's important to think about all the wonderful programs that WFISD offers that outlying districts don't. For example, we have more than 20 AP and IB programs, and WFISD also offers a lot of fine arts programs that outlying districts don't. For example, most districts have band, but we also offer choir and orchestra and all the art programs as well. So there are a lot of opportunities here in WFISD for students that don't exist in some of the other outlying districts.
And giving opportunities to special education students has been on the minds of concerned parents following a recent school board meeting. A mother with a special needs child said that classes weren't available for special education students at the Career Education Center.
So I've actually spoken to that parent, and my heart broke to know that that had happened. But I do feel if we could downsize and consolidate some of our campuses, we could better provide all the resources we have to all children in our district, where right now we're spread so thin. You can only get certain programs at certain schools.
But integration and inclusion are big components of the mission that these two candidates are trying to push come November.
On the special ed side, we offer a laundry list of programs for those students. So I don't necessarily believe that it's a one-size-fits-all. Obviously, there are parents and students who will have issues, and I hope that our administrators and staff and teachers will do everything that they can to help those families resolve those issues.
For Grissel and Yeager, the kids come first, and politics are a close second.
This is a wonderful community. The people here care. I mean, you want to know how much they care, you just bring up the schools or bond and you will have a heated discussion.
Our goal obviously is to do everything we can to provide the right resources to each and every one of our campuses and our teachers so that students are successful.
Well, Yeager also mentioned the district currently spends about $10 to $11 million annually on maintenance alone for our schools, and a future bond would help consolidate those expenses and provide funds for other things such as teacher salaries. If you'd like to hear the full interviews from Yeager and Grissel, you could head to Texomashomepage.com or our Facebook page by searching KFDX.